Hi everybody, welcome to another tutorial on Continua. In this video I'd like to go through an explanation on how the envelope generators work. In Continua we have 4 envelope generators, and in this video we are going to talk about the first two, ADSR1 and ADSR2. In a next video we will be talking also about what they're called the flexible envelope generator, which there are two as well, 1 and 2, as you can see here. So for this tutorial we are going to focus on ADSR1 and ADSR2, as you can see here. I've just loaded Continua, so I'm in the default preset, so nothing really special, and this is what it sounds like. So first of all, let's talk about the envelope generator. The envelope generator is a modulation source, and in this case the ADSR1 is used to modulate the amplitude level. Indeed, if you go here where it says VCA and you double click on the level, you can see that there is already a modulation source applied, ADSR1, and the level is a max. Okay, so in this case the first envelope generator, ADSR1, is modulating the output level. Now it's called ADSR1, as you probably know. A stands for attack, so the time it takes to go up to the maximal volume. D is for decay, the time it takes to slow down or come down to the sustain level, which is for S as a sustain level, so the level that the sound will be sustained at. And then there is a time for release, i.e. the time it will take for the sound to actually go down to 0. So as you can see here, where I'm highlighting with the cursor in Continua, you have a graph showing the envelope for ADSR1. Underneath you have a number of controls. So first of all you have the output, the level here, of the envelope generator, which you can change. Remember, as you decrease this, you will decrease the output as well. Okay, let's leave it like that, perhaps just a little bit less of output volume. Okay, let's change the attack. As I increase that, you can see the line is moving to the right, and you see the changes in second here. So it goes from 0 to 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds to go from 0 sound to maximum level of for the sound. So if I hold the note, you can see also a dot on the line, which shows you where it is on the journey of the envelope. So let's try again. As you can hear, it's going up to the maximum level, and it's coming down very quickly, and it's staying on the sustain, and when I let go it's coming down here. So I increase the level here of the attack like so in seconds. Again, you find also a curve knob here, and as you move it to the right, what happens is it will change the way that if you like, how quickly it moves through the curve. So in this particular case it will actually slowly move up, and then towards the end it will move up quickly to the maximal value. And you can do the opposite. For example, if you move it to the opposite direction like so, it will go up very quickly, and then towards the end it will slowly change up to the maximum value. So let's try it like so, as you can see, and also let's try the other way. So it went up right at the end. So in a similar way you can adjust the decay in terms of timing. and also the curvature as well. And you can increase, decrease the sustain level. So for example, if I move it almost to 0, you can hear it's going up and then coming down to almost 0 as a level, as output. Okay, and you have a release time here as well, and a curvature here as well for the release. You can adjust these parameters as well using the mouse cursor or your fingers on the display. You can change the curvature here like that, and you can go on the dot and move to increase the time or decrease the time, to change the time. You cannot change these up and down because this is the top max level that it needs to be reached for the attack, as you cannot change the last point vertically because that is your 0 value after the release time as exhausted. But you can change the sustain level like so, and of course the curvature as well. All right. Okay. It works exactly the same way for ADSR2. So therefore you have 2 envelope generators that you can use to modulate different parameters in Continua. So as I mentioned earlier, the VCA is already modulated by the first envelope generator. And what you are going to see is that if I double click on frequency, you find that ADSR2 is actually connected to your cutoff. Indeed, if I wish to change to go to ADSR2, this is what it sounds in a moment. But I could increase the time, the attack. A little bit more. So now you can hear that it's going up and coming down, and you can see also this blue bar here which show you the behavior of the envelope. Down, which is your decay. I could increase the decay, for example. The other thing you can do is you could decrease the starting level of the frequency. Okay. As well, you could increase it to go to higher values. Remember, you can add the both envelopes to other parameters in Continua. So for example, let's say that I turn the level down on the second and third oscillator. We could double click, let's change these to a base sine wave, and we put the value here to the middle. Let's double click on it. Let's click plus to add envelope generator number 1, and let's increase the intensity to max, and let's see what happens. So if I go back to ADSR1, what is happening is, look at the dot, and as the dot is moving up, it's changing the shape of the waveform. Okay, and then of course is coming down slightly to go down to the sustain level, and therefore you can see the changes directly following the dot here. If I was to lower a lot the sustain level, you will see that it will go slowly back to a sine wave. Almost there, because I have a sustain level there. And as well, what you can do, you can increase the release time as well. Let go, and you can see it's going back to be a sine wave. So you can use this for the skew as well, etc, etc. So unlimited possibility. It's a great modulation source, and it has a lot of flexibility in terms of what you can modulate inside Continua. In the next video we'll look at flexible envelope generator. I hope you liked the video and you enjoyed and you learned something, and see you next time. Bye.